Bring it back to the Lord's face. So that we can speak with the Israelites who are universal practice. Yeah! Bring it back to the Lord's face. Shalom. Bring it back to the Lord's face. Hey, Tamayo. Shalom. Bring it back to the Lord's face. Are we good, Mariah? Can I bang on him? He said we got 3 more people on, right? Let's break it. Shalom. Bring it back to the Lord's face. Here we come, y'all. Yeah. Here we come. Yep. Here we come. Here we come. Yep. Bring it back to the Lord. Yep. Are you ready, y'all? Let's get it. Ready? All right. Hey, we gonna be ready, y'all? That's not too much. I need the warriors. Yeah. Shalom, everybody. It's locked in for technical difficulties. Let me tell you what happened. Last week, they flagged our show. It wasn't our show per se, but I think when the brother showed the Syracuse, they flagged it, but shut down the account. We put this one up. The drive back on the online platform, came back this one here. So we apologize for all the technical difficulties, but we're here now. I'm ready to get it in. I will get in everything I said I will get in today. All right? And I want to start talking about repentance and how to repent properly. You understand me? Hey, fix the camera, brother. I mean, how to repent properly, all right? With that being said, hold on, I'm in the studio, y'all. Listen, y'all. I got Cat and Tide, Officer Mariah, and Officer Tamayo live in the studio, man. Let's get it in, y'all. I.S.U.P.K, baby. Go ahead, Tamayo.
Chapter 9, chapter 2, verse 1.
Go ahead,
Gather yourselves together.
The Lord said what?
Gather yourselves together.
How do you gather yourselves together? I mean, come together as a people, man. And the 12 tribes. Go ahead.
Yeah, gather yourselves, O nation, not desired.
Oh, what?
O nation, not desired.
You, the nation, is not desired, man. They can't stand to be around you. Only when it profits them, only when you will give them your spirit to be like them. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to. You should be who you are. That's it, man.
Right.
Period, point blank. And with that being said, right, y'all? All right, you ready? I want to put up a story real quick, y'all. And as we go through the story, some of y'all give me Job 21. Job 21 and go to Job 21. See what I'm starting there. But I want y'all to check this story out, man. All right. Esau now is trying to say that rape is not a serious offense. That's Esau. They such monsters, man, and criminals and deviants, man. Sexual deviants. They are saying now that rape is not a criminal offense. That you can rape a person and everything will be all right. That's a lie, y'all. That's a stone-faced, bold lie, man. And we can talk about it today on the show, man. You know what I mean? We can talk about it today on the show. Problem is, the Lord said us to separate ourselves to see why He said it, man. He said it for a reason. It's time to separate ourselves. Let me know when you're ready for the story, Mariah.
Oh my God.
Let me know when you're ready, brother. You understand? The Lord said to separate ourselves, man. To get ourselves away from the heathen and the other nations, man. Who the hell gonna tell you, man, that rape is okay? It's okay to rape a person now, man. You understand? What the hell is that? I don't think everybody got put on to our new live channel. We back on. The other one had 58, but I think the one we on now, we only got 6.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't think everybody back on it yet. But it will be in a minute. Give them a minute. They be back on it. Give them a second. You know what I mean? You can't wait too long to keep the show going for time reasons, man, for time constraint. All right? For time constraint. Okay? Here we go. They're trying to come in here now. So now let's get the story, Mariah. Go ahead and read, all right? Listen, next time your brother want to chime in, man, say something, all right? All right? You want to chime in something else? Say something, all right? Got you, Warrior. I want to say one quick thing. I know our ribs going to talk trash to me. We're going to talk about stuff. Salaki, I got me a bag of chips I'm going to eat. I know y'all going to talk that trash. I'm going to eat these chips. Salaki. And I got me a little shot of Jack, too. So I'm going to eat my chips and drink my Jack with my brother. Salaki.
Right.
You understand? I just spot. I know y'all going to talk that trash. I'll suffer it for a while. And that's it. You know what I mean? Go ahead,
Oh my God. Rape is rarely violent and doesn't merit a jail term, claims Jermaine Greer.
You see that, man?
Right, Jermaine Greer.
She's saying that you can rape somebody and don't need to be in jail. Are you kidding me? Give me a job. You rape my daughter, you ain't got to worry about going to jail. I'm going to take you straight to the gate. You touch one of mine, you ain't got to worry about going to jail. Because if you go to jail, before I get you, I'm coming to jail with you. I'm going to play. I mean, you going to meet me up. I'll say to everybody, write me a letter every now and then. Send me a couple dollars. You understand? I'm going to show you what life is about. You ain't got to worry about me. I got something for you. Go ahead.
Oh my God. Rape is violent. It's like rape is rarely violent and doesn't merit a jail term, claims Jermaine Greer.
Who said that, man? Go ahead.
Rape is rarely a violent crime and should be punishable by 200 hours of community service.
Yeah, man. So they saying you can rape a cat, rape somebody, and that's it. Get 200 hours of community service. What the hell going on here, Doc? And I want to be down with a white man part of society? Is he kidding? You won't read.
Oh my God. Jermaine Greer has suggested and she has poured scorn on the idea that victims are left with post-traumatic stress disorder.
Go ahead.
The feminists said the system must be overhauled because of few cases that hinge on consent end of a conviction.
Go ahead.
She joked that the most suitable punishment would be for would be for rapists to have a R tattooed on their hand or cheek. So like Greer was the victim of rape when she was in her late teens. A violent attack in which she was repeatedly beaten. But she told an audience at the Hay Festival, most rapes don't involve any injury whatsoever.
Are you kidding me?
Like, you hear the dumb shit? Yeah, like I don't understand it, right? I'm trying to wrap my head around it, but I can't. Like, what is
so am I, but I saw the article. We're gonna talk about this bit. And as I read what she was saying, it don't make no sense. But it sounds like she high out of her mind.
Yeah, it sounds like she high.
It sounds like she high out of her mind. What she's saying don't make no sense. Most cats when they rape somebody, not all of them, it's a control factor. I'm gonna control you, can do what the hell I say. And a rape is violent. They don't make gentle love to a woman. They be trying to hurt her.
Right.
That's why she got bruises every goddamn way. Right or wrong?
Oh my God.
The fuck is she talking about? Mariah, go ahead.
If I could bring this out in the story, it says she got raped and was repeatedly beaten. I mean, she was herself was repeatedly beaten.
So you mean tell that shit wasn't violent? She was doing it herself. That's why she knows she hired the she hired the mom. You understand me? And more than that, the white man is a sexual deviant. That's who he is. And they want to be able to do whatever they can to people. Period. Without having no kind of remorse. You understand? That's the so-called white man. Go ahead.
God. Greer was a victim of rape when she was in her late teens. A violent attack in which she was repeatedly beaten. But she told an audience at the Hay Festival, most rapes don't involve any injury whatsoever. We are told it's one of the most violent crimes in the world. Bull. She said it was a bull. Most rape is just lazy, just careless, just insensitive.
Do that. All right, enough of that, man. Go ahead, God. Go ahead. Come on.
That don't even make like, okay, somebody's paying her. It sounds like for someone to say something like this, like somebody's paying her to say this, like it's an agenda behind this. I'm saying, seeing how the white man has been convicted of sexually assaulted, like that Weinstein cat, all those priests, those Catholic priests, Donald Trump, you understand? He's been convicted of it, so it seems like it's propaganda being pushed by, you know, the white man, white America, to start making rape acceptable. Meaning this, the same way how Commander YAHANNA always brought out how since homosexuality is an alternate lifestyle, they get to choose who they want to love. And now they come out with saying pedophiles, you know what I'm saying? They call it virtuous pedophiles. Remember that, Rob? Came out with the virtuous pedophiles. They come out the closet as being a pedophile, but saying they are attracted to young kids, but they would never harm them. So now you got rapists saying, well, this is the way that I love here. By raping, you understand? By taking it by force. That's my sexual preference. Instead, that's why the white man is the devil, because now you done allowed the homosexuality, which led all the way up to rape being an alternative lifestyle. Meaning the way I like to show my love and affection for people is by raping them. So now, if they push that propaganda and making it normal, rape will become normal. It's going to become acceptable in America. And that's why this is Sodom and Gomorrah, man. This is, you understand, a great whore here in America. Wow.
And you're not going to be able to prosecute. You're going to jail. You understand? Well, see why the Lord said to separate yourselves. This is the Most High means. That, we got to be around Edomites. Yes, you got to slavery. Got to die. You're going to be around them, talk to them the whole night. Right? But don't give them your spirit. And they do it to you all the time. They come around you, talk to you, X, Y, Z. But when they need to die, you hear anything from them? Hell no. You don't exist no more. We got to be the same exact way.
Right.
They work with you, Do they want you in their neighborhoods? Hell no. They don't want to be around you when they ain't working.
Right.
We should be the same exact way. Go ahead, Ken.
And if I could, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's almost like the way this woman here, this is a white woman, right?
Yeah.
This white woman here, the demon that's on her that made rape normal. To where, you know what I'm saying, she's experienced rape, so now it's normal. Just like any sister who would have been molested or any woman be molested, there's a great chance she starts to lead a promiscuous lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? So now this woman was raped to the point where she like, well, this is not as bad as everybody see, because what happens is she didn't, like in the scriptures, if we gonna pull it, like this is type of the woman who here was getting raped and did not scream. Yep. You understand what I'm saying? Yep. She enjoyed it. You understand? She found it arousing the way that she was being dealt with. The whole being right, pleasurable. You know what I'm saying? She got a sexual demon. And so now what's gonna happen? She's trying to explain herself, and more people have their sexual demon. It's gonna spread. And that's what the white man wants.
Yep.
I could, sir.
Go ahead.
See, it's saying here that she scorned the idea that people get post-traumatic stress disorder afterwards. She's saying that that's a lie, that they don't go through trauma after being raped. They don't have no type of mental disorder. They not what was the lecture about the psychological damage. Right. She scorned it like that's bullshit. Basically saying that none of that even exists. Rape just happens, and it's another type of a way of life. So now being raped is like another type of lifestyle. Like, oh, you could just be raped, and no, people, it's not all that evil that people talk about. It's just like being a homosexual. It's just like being something else. That's what she's trying to say. She's like, it's insensitive. It's like it's another way to have sex. Because the sister, the devil was tripping.
I got to that part there. All right, we're gonna stop there. Go to Deuteronomy 22 and 25. Right here. You got it?
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 25. But if a man find a betrothed damsel,
come on, you hold Job 21. Gotcha. No, Job 21. Where read, warrior.
But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her and lie with her, then the man only that lay with her shall die. But unto the damsel that shall do nothing, there is in the damsel no sin worthy of death. For as when a man rises against his neighbor and slayeth him, even so is this matter.
The Lord saying this matter is like somebody dying.
Right. Now
you got a choice, Israel. Either you're gonna listen to what the white man say, and they philosophy and doctrine, they bull crap, or what the Lord say. We destroy because we reject this knowledge, man. The Lord said if you take somebody by force, which is rape, and it's like somebody dying, man. You take it from somebody, you understand? It's like somebody dying. That's what the Most High said. So do we obey the Lord, or do we follow the so-called white woman and that bullshit? Keep on reading, warrior.
For he found her in the field, and the betrothed damsel cried, and there was none to save her. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her and lie with her.
You can stop right there. You understand? That's what the Lord says about rape. You can't, but here's the key. She had to come tell somebody. You understand me? Come tell somebody what the hell happened, so it can get dealt with. Cry loud, cry out, the Bible says. And let me tell y'all something. We get caught up in this thing here because you ain't teaching your children. You got girls, you got sons that are younger age, even teenagers, you better teach them and tell them. You understand me? The honor of what the Lord gave us these statutes, commandments, man. I didn't take it. You don't take nothing from nobody, man. You know what I mean? You don't say, well, she wanted it anyway. Bullshit. You don't take it. They say, no, that's done. You don't take it, man. Teach your kids that. And tell your daughters, don't let it be taken. Tell your daughters, man, especially you fathers out there, be involved in their lives. And let them know certain things are not permissible. That you're not going to allow certain things. And they'll follow you because you're their plot. They want to hear what you got to say about these things, man. Teach these girls the right way, man. Tell them how not to get into certain situations. along with certain boys or boy. But this can happen to them. You know what I'm saying? It's predators out here, man, that prey on kids. And it ain't okay. Can you imagine the trauma of somebody saying no, 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 and a person still going on? That shit's traumatic. You will fuck what the white woman say. That's traumatic, man. The only way to defeat all that, man, is do what the Lord say do, man. And keep what God gave us. You understand me? If you want to say out? Go ahead, man. Tell them where you at, out.
Job, chapter 21, verse 1.
Start at verse 14.
Verse 14. Therefore, they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways.
The white man don't want the knowledge of the Lord, man. You understand me? That's why at birth, well, that's why he was not at birth, but that's why he's able to reject his birthright. He ain't want to do nothing, had nothing to do with the Lord, man. And any man reject the birthright come from the Lord, it means you just don't want to do nothing with the Lord. That's all. Read again from the top, out.
Verse 14. Therefore, they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways.
Go ahead.
Verse 15. What is the Almighty that we should serve him?
That's what the white man is saying. That's what she's saying in this article. The Lord says rape is as murder. It's a penalty to pay. White man saying no. And they saying, who's the Lord that we should serve and that we should follow what you say? I'm gonna do what I think, what I feel is right. Go ahead.
God. What is the Almighty that we should serve him? And what profit should we have if we pray unto him? Verse 16.
Go ahead.
Lo, their good is not in their hand.
Say it again.
Lo, their good is not in their hand. The counsel of the wicked is far from me. Verse 17.
You understand? That's the Most High saying, man. He ain't got nothing to do with this devil evil stuff they doing, man. Their counsel ain't nowhere near me, the Lord is saying. But it's going to be near the Utah tribes. Teach your kids and your daughters the right way. Rape is unlawful according to the Bible. You know what I mean? Even that old, I don't even play this, tap on the girls behind and all that kind of shit there. The little boys will tap them behind and grab their butts and all that kind of stuff there. Grabbing their breasts and trying to grab their crotch. No, ain't none of that's lawful, man. Right. Teach your girls to come tell you when something like that happens. Right. You understand me? Have them come tell you. You understand me? Have them come tell you, man. I give you a story, if I could, Captain Todd. My daughter had an issue like that happen in school one time, right? And because I told her these things the Bible says, she came and told the pop. So what happened? Bro, I went to that school like a raising fucking animal. I went in there calm. I said, let me speak to so-and-so. And the lady was like, well, what's the referring to? I was none of your fucking business to speak to the principal. They looked at me and said, speak to the principal. He said, that's now. Ain't no fucking wait now. I ain't telling what I said, but I was good about it. At that time, I was just pissed off. They looked at me, I said, now. Guy came out, so we can talk private right now. I said, in private. So he took me in the room. I said, look, man, let me tell you something, man. I don't know what kind of fucking operation you running here. This is what happened to my daughter. When I explained it to him, he tried to calm me down. I said, no, fucking calm me down, man. None. You better deal with this shit here. He said, sir, can I please have time to deal with it before you call the authorities? I said, I am the fucking authority. At the time, I was fucking around with Esau's job, and I was, what my job was. He said, I understand. I said, listen, man. I said, before I go off and I hurt somebody, I'm going to give you a little time to take care of this here. I'm going to give you a little time. I'm going to tell you this here. You can mark my words in this shit here. If it ain't suitable to me or to my daughter, you're going to have hell to pay for me. And that boy's parents going to have hell to pay. Man, the cat started stuttering and shit in the fucking school car. I was all right. But it got dealt with the right way. And I was satisfied with what the outcome was. You understand me? But if you don't talk to your girls, your daughters, and tell them to be able to come talk to you when shit happens, And you ain't gonna never know. You tell your boys, don't do this, don't do that. They ain't gonna never know. They're gonna think it's fine. You understand me? Teaching them right way. Teaching them all the Lord, man. Give a damn what the so-called white man say, man. We don't have sexual deviants in the nation of Israel. We don't do that, man. We don't create them. And because we live in the white man society, so much is going on. Now, the I.S.U.P.K is a sanctuary for those who already suffered that kind of trauma, man. A place where you come and get healed at, man. You understand me? Now, with that being said, I'm gonna drop that cat. I'm gonna rock. I got something funny I want to play for everybody. The video.
I got you.
You got. Listen, I wanted to clown a Christian church for a minute, man. I wanted to clown them and play with them for a minute, right? Because of what I've seen here, this is the funniest thing I've seen in a long, long time. You know what I mean? This is funny. Let me see this today. Mariah, Tamanyo, brothers, y'all gonna fall out. All right, how's the hot hit me with something, right? Listen, let me say something about Geno Jennings, right? Somebody called me with the same thing about Geno Jennings, how you talking about the Israelites, right? I said, let me tell you something what happened a long time ago with Geno Jennings in school. Geno Jennings had a member from his school, his church or whatever, contact us about a debate. Commander General YAHANNA said, yeah, we'll do it. Let us know what's going on. And guess what happened? Nothing. Not a damn thing. It got denied. You understand me? It got denied. Not on our part, but on their part. Let me tell you something, man. Let Geno Jennings do what the hell he's going to do. And when the time comes, the Lord see fit, he come across our doorstep, we are going to deal with him something real right and proper. But until then, don't even worry about it.
Right.
Stay focused on this truth. The Lord see fit, he come across our doorstep, and brother, he'll get spanked like everybody else. You understand? Don't even sweat him, man. All right? Yeah, I've been trying to pose us a battle that cat. He turned it down. He denied the request to battle I.S.U.P.K. Come on, that's it. All right? Just so you know. All right? All right? All right? Now, with that being said, let's go to the article right here, man. Christian Church. Give me the scripture where it says, you denied them the right into the kingdom of heaven. Is it Jeremiah? God, which one is that? Let's just call it. Hold on one second. Hello? Hello? How you doing? Okay, how you doing, Leo? Listen, like, we on the show right now, teaching the show, brother. You understand? We teaching the show, broadcasting the show right now. So if you would, if you go to I.S.U.P.K, let the Hebrew speak, you can tune in live to our show. All right? If you go on YouTube, right, type in I.S.U.P.K, let a Hebrew speak. And click on the one that says live, and you'll be on with us, all right? All right, for your question, man, just give me a call a little bit after the show, all right? After like 12, 12:30. All right, Warrior. All right, shalom. All right, that's good, Mariah. Let's get it, man. You find the script I'm looking for? They shut up the kingdom of heaven. What you got? What you got?
Matthew 23:13.
What is that? That might be right. That might be right. We get it hold it, all right?
Oh, God.
Nah, Mariah, get the video, brother. Y'all can fall laughing this shit here.
Oh, God, sir.
Y'all gonna fall out laughing with this here.
Play the video, sir.
Play that video, bro. Play the video. Watch this shit there, God. Watch this shit there. Y'all want to laugh your tails off. What scripture you got? Come in.
Matthew chapter 3, verse 13. Sir.
Y'all see this video here, man. Y'all gonna laugh your tails off, man. I thought this shit was funny as hell. I think what I'm gonna do every week, I'm gonna find something to clown the Christian church with, man.
Right.
Every week I'm gonna pull out something to clown they behinds with, man. You understand? So this is ridiculous what's going on. All right. No, I'm a clown, I'm a catch out.
That what? Kind of just decided to freeze up for seconds of time. Sound up.
Go ahead, whenever you're ready to hit play, let's go.
Oh my God, sir. It's playing. I just can't get the sound up.
Keep turning the volume up on the TV.
It's the volume on Facebook. It's up. So I'm not sure why the sound not playing now.
Take it back to the here, brother. Tell me what that nigga is here. Take it back to the beginning, brother. Take it back to the beginning.
No, I did say the sound.
Don't worry about it. It'll come back up. It'll come back. Hit that play. Now, y'all see why we come to the church all the time, man? Y'all see that filth and foolishness, man? Like, they want me to teach you the word of the Lord, they in that pop lock. Go ahead. Yeah, I don't know where they from.
Sound like the go-go. Like, hey. That shit sound like, hey, the go-go.
But you know about it, because you come down the area, you know what I mean? So you would know.
Hey, go-go.
Yeah, you would know. Let me ask you a question, bro.
There I go.
Do cats pop lock in that place? You want to go there?
I want to pop lock. He look like he was about to beat his feet.
Oh, Lord, really? Are you kidding me, man?
Ah, yeah.
Listen, man, give me Matthew 23 and 13 real fast, y'all. This is the Christian church. Like, they ain't trying to serve the Lord. They're serving their own flesh. It's funny, though, man. I'm trying to tell you, right? This some shit here, but I ain't. Woo! They get crazy and crazier, man. I got more videos in the archive. I'm gonna do every week. I'm gonna do one. The clown they ass. Go ahead,
It's like, that's why people go to church. It's like you need a club and you go to watch another show, like you going to a show.
Yeah.
They put on the show, you ain't learning nothing in there. You got him in there, he jumping up and down, he got his foot on the pew. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
And that's why women could wear the same clothes they wear to the club.
Yeah.
If you want to serve the Lord, what the fuck you doing wearing a thong? That everybody can see your ass cheeks.
Yeah.
Them tight ass dresses. Why? It's a show. It's like a performance you going to. You ain't going to serve the Lord. You want to fulfill your lust, man. Women go to the clubs and be having fucking orgasms in the club, dancing to the nigga. You ever see them? Especially they dancing close and shit with the motherfuckers, be grinding and shit there. They be in a fucking rhythm. They be having fucking orgasms fucking when niggas doing that shit. Same with the go-go clubs. So now, you put on the same attire, going to the church, you ain't trying to have a goddamn orgasm. Same exact thing, man. That place is evil as hell, man. They ain't trying to serve the Lord, and they keep you from serving the Most High. Read, Zion.
Matthew chapter 23, verse 13.
Come on.
But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites.
Because of the Most High calling this Christian church. These so-called pastors, man, and deacons and reverends and all that kind of bullshit. You hypocrites, man. The Lord called you hypocrite. I ain't doing it. The Lord did it. And you earned that name. Through what you are doing, man. You earned it, man. Go ahead.
For you shut up the kingdom of heaven against men.
See that? You ain't trying to show them how to serve the Lord. Instead, you on stage hopping up and down dancing, playing music, man. That's why the best entertainers are the ones that come out of church. You know what I mean, Cat? The ones who make the most money are the ones who come out of church. They learn that business in church.
Right.
That's why the cat was in there jumping up and down, top blocking, tapping his feet, how to do the go-go. Where'd he get it from, man? Keep on reading, boy.
Oh, God. For you need to go in yourself.
You ain't trying to go serve the Lord, man. You have been serving your flesh. And you want to be teaching God's people and show them how to get back to Him. You ain't up there dancing. You understand me? You ain't pop locking.
Right.
So you ain't trying to serve the Lord and you stopping everybody else. Go ahead, keep on reading.
Come, sir. Neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in.
And you ain't letting them go in there neither, man. By that evil foolishness you doing. By the simpleness you doing, man.
Right.
That shit is simplicity what you doing. Up and down dancing like you ain't got no damn sense, man. That shit is simple as hell. You understand? Simple as hell. I got more next week. I'm gonna have y'all really cracking, man. Y'all know that was funny? I got some more I done saved. I'm trying to tell you, Mariah, come on, I got more. And y'all gonna be cracking the hell up over this evil that shit going on in the church. That's why you can't tell us they don't know nothing. All they know is John 3:16. They don't know nothing else. Go ahead, Cat.
Just keep coming on, huh? keep going on. That's why Jim Howard was trying to figure out about how the music in the Christian church is witchcraft and hypnosis. That drum, you know what I'm saying? Hypnotizing the people with all that pop locking and they rolling up in there, man.
Let me tell you something. Not to cut you off, Cat, but it was a cat. And Cat told me that's the cat I used to work with, right? He went to here in Philly, they got a musical school.
Yeah.
This cat went to that musical school. He went there with boys and men and all them cats and all that kind of shit there, right? Never got nowhere, you know what I mean, fussing out about it. But he was always in the right music, right beats. And they taught him in that school how to write music that affects your spirit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They get you to act a certain way. that affect your emotions. I said, what? He said, yes. They teach you how to make music to affect a person's emotions, man. That's the Christian church.
Yeah.
That's it right there. It affects your emotions. You know what I mean? That's why I was watching, I caught the end of the 5 Heartbeats the other day, right? And Eddie Kane at the end, right? When the bull finally, when the bull stayed away for a while, yeah, Eddie Kane right there. Right? And he was up there singing in the church at the very end. Everybody like, that's it, bring it on home. Yeah, brother. That shit was emotions. It affects your emotions. It don't teach you how to serve the Lord, but it teaches you how to be God about what you feel, not about what the Lord says. You know what I mean? And every time you go by how you feel, and not what the Lord says, everybody hold this. Give me Isaiah the 55th chapter, y'all. Some of you, Isaiah 55:8. God don't care about how you feel or what you think. Don't y'all know this? God can care less about your feelings and your emotions. The Lord wants obedience, man. You got a warrior?
No,
Tell everybody where you at, brother.
Tell everybody where you at.
Tell everybody where you at.
Isaiah 55, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
For my thoughts are not your
The
thoughts.
Lord don't think like how you think, man. What you may have in your brain is not what's in the Most High's brain. The Lord said they want obedience rather than sacrifice. You understand me? Keep on reading, warrior.
Neither are your ways my ways.
The Lord don't care about what you think or
Right.
how you want to do things. Your way's not equal to him. Go ahead.
Oh, God. Says the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
For as the heavens are higher
Mm-hmm.
than the earth,
Mm-hmm.
so are my ways higher than your ways.
You see that, man? Like the heavens are higher, the skies are higher. That's how it is in the Most High. His thoughts are all the way up there. Yours down here. So he don't care how you think or what you feel. He wants you to be obedient to him, man. That's why he's saying that. You understand? Go ahead. Keep on reading, brother.
And my thoughts than your thoughts.
Go ahead.
Oh, God. Verse 10. For as the rain comes down and the snow from heaven, and return not thither, but water the earth, and make it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater.
You understand? Keep on going.
Verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void.
You understand? You understand? That's the Lord talking about right there. Now, real fast, y'all. Real fast. Mariah, I gave you one more video. I want you to get that video. All right?
Oh my God.
Can you please hand me a Zondervan Bible dictionary back there? Somebody else? I should have got it in the show. I apologize. And I'm going to show you about Esau, right? Everybody talking all that trash about Esau, Japheth, Esau, this and that ain't cousin. Y'all wrong on who Esau is. I take it for it. Y'all wrong on who Esau is. Let me show y'all something, man. I'm going to say what the Lord said about Esau. And I'm going to give you something out of Esau's own mouth of what he do. To prove to you that we right in this school. We already know we right. But y'all need more graphics, more visuals. I got you on that. I understand. I understand. Well, I'm going to give you one straight from Esau. Now, you know we always compare them to Cousin Nick from the Allen family, right? No Harry Preacher. Yeah, or the Geico commercial with the caveman. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show y'all why, man. I'm going to show you why. Give me Genesis 25 and I think 26 real fast, boy.
God, God.
Like I said, I don't see the video, so.
Oh, you don't see the video? Hold on. We're talking about the back blade.
Oh, okay. I go in here.
That's the one I want. Back blade. All right, let me know when you got a video up. And then show the picture first. All right? Show the picture first. Show that picture first. Everybody, y'all wrong on who Esau is. Esau that, Esau this. Man, shut up. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Sometimes people just shut the damn mouth and get and learn in the class.
Right.
And I said goddamn thing.
Right.
That's why I tell you that we come on this platform, man. I give you a minute to gather yourself. Come into the gather yourself for a second. Go catch yourself, man. They come back in here and learn how to be righteous, man. Be quiet. Can you pull it up? I want a big picture of the screen shot. Can you show the video?
No,
I sent you a YouTube video. Where the YouTube video at?
Yeah, I still didn't get it, so I can put it up here.
All right. Y'all see that, right? It's Esau. Put the camera on the video. Put the camera over here, Mariah.
Got on my car.
See how the hair? See the blade right there? She said, say bye-bye in the back hair. All that hair is growing on his back, all over his body. Right? Now, keep it right here. I want you, some of them, to read Genesis 25 and 25.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 25.
Come on with it, warrior.
And the verse came out red all over, like a heavy garment.
Y'all see this right here, man? It said it came out red all over like a what, brother?
A heavy garment.
What does it mean to be red? The word red is the derivative of the color pink. They coincide with each other. You understand me, man? Let me pull it up. You understand me? Red, all over, pinkish red, all over, like a what kind of garment, brother?
Like a hairy garment.
Like a what, brother?
A hairy garment.
Y'all see all this goddamn hair right here, man? You understand me? Y'all see all this hair right here. And you gonna tell me that the Bible is wrong when it says red and hairy all over? You gotta be out your damn mind. Somebody made a comment last week about Esau being jacket, which is why I pulled this up. Now, where you at with your comment? Where you at? Somebody showed me about Japheth being described like this in the Bible. I want to know. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the comment, brother. I'm waiting for the description, man. But you know what? We've been waiting forever. We really got old, had gray ass beards, walking with canes before they come with anything, because it ain't true.
Right.
You know what I mean? It ain't true. The Bible describes one man, one race that's going to be like this here. And the only reason they not like that now is because of the blade. And they show you right now why. They show you right now that the blade is what stops them from being because of it. Or the Geico commercial with all the hair everywhere. You understand? They showing you and telling you, man. Go ahead, tell me him.
Also, they show us by telling us in school that we know Bob when we grow our hair.
Yes! Yes! They go in there, it take 2 seconds for the hair to come everywhere. Man, they got to shave, like, that's why this came out. They got to shave all the time, man. I never forget there was a commercial about, you got it? Oh, yeah. There was a commercial about this former mayor, Rendell. And Rendell was in the pool with the kids with no shirt on. Brother, he had hair everywhere. Hair growing out of his back, out of his head, everywhere. Like how this right here. The reason why you don't see it now is because Esau, they take a blade to cut the hair off. That's why they got the blades out. Esau looks like that.
If I could,
Go ahead, Op.
Rebecca must have been like, oh, hell no. Hey, Esau must have looked like a goddamn wolf coming in.
Yes, yes.
Rebecca like, Jacob, listen, man. Go get your sheep wool, tape it to your face and your arms, and hurry up. You can't let
Yes,
that right here.
yes, yes.
She knew that. Oh, but she like,
yes, yes, she knew, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Now, what we gonna do for y'all, right? We gonna play the video so you can see how he gets rid of the hair. You understand me? Then I'm gonna give you some scripts on who Esau is. You understand? So now when they come with this filth and this garbage, this dumb stuff about how Esau is Japheth, that was bullcrap. Are you kidding me? Where in the Bible does it describe Japheth being this hair? It don't. But it does describe the so-called white man being this way. And the proof is right, it's right here. You understand me? Shit right here. Go play the video for him, boy.
Oh my God, sir.
On the planet, the backblade is extreme.
I can't. He walks around looking like a...
Back and body hair got you looking like an ape.
Stop! Oh, goddamn! Oh! You see this, man? His woman said, I can't. He look like an ape. He call us the apes a little bit. Yo, call us the monkeys. Really, it's down. You hear me? Really, that's down. Go ahead, brother.
Get yourself the backblade, the easiest do-it-yourself back and body shaver on the planet. The backblade is extremely easy to use. The unique patented safety blades leave a smooth shave and are designed to minimize the risk of cutting. They feel just like a back scratcher. Backblade 2.0 also features an S-shaped ergonomic handle design, giving you a full range of motion so you can shave all of those hard-to-reach areas. The backblade leaves no stubble behind, and with a detachable head, you can shave much more than just your back. If you need to change blades, simply slide the old ones out and the new ones in. Best of all, the backblade can be used both wet or dry. Don't be an ape. Shave your own back. Isn't it about time you put that man back in manscaping?
Listen, y'all see this, man? Like, they telling you who they are, man. All of them is, man. We gotta learn how to do what the Lord say do, man. You understand me? Now, one more time. I mean, I'm gonna read this 25 and 25.
Black woman right there.
God, sir.
The white boy.
Where?
One at the bottom, sir. The one in the middle with the black woman with the white boy, you see it?
Yeah, all right. Where?
Yeah. I look like a black woman.
She gonna do. She gonna man.
Yeah, she gonna be.
They like to say, they gonna tie her ass up. And she'll be right there with the Captain Caveman, all right? And tie her dumb ass up. Go ahead, read for me, boy.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 25. And the first came out red all over, like a hairy garment.
Only one person on earth is red and hairy like that, man. But so-called white man, like I said, if he is in the sun too long, his skin peels and burns. Ever see either my skin peel and burn? I did. I seen him get this. Oh God, I'm helping you. Look at him.
They look like they're about to be a monkey, though. Yeah, that's like a t-shirt.
When they in the sun too long, their skin peel and gets red, and you can't even touch it. And their skin burns. You understand me? That's so-called white man.
Boils.
Yeah, they get boils and everything. I seen it happen. When I was in Esau military, can't get like that. They put the damn sunscreen on, its skin will burn and peel. Now, the only race that happens to is so-called white men. Plus, he's also hairy. See that? Bible says, ran all over like a hairy garment, man. That's Esau.
It's a hairy garment, right?
Yep.
That look like a crew neck t-shirt he got.
Yes, it do, brother. Yes.
Wearing this.
Now, for all y'all out there, especially for the brother who made a comment about Esau being Japheth, prove it. Where the hell is your proof? Let me tell y'all something out there, everybody listening, man. Next time somebody say Esau Japheth, all you gotta say is prove it. Prove what you're saying. Because you know what you're gonna go to. And bang him in the head with this head. Ask him to prove it. And watch him start stuttering with the bullshit. Back foot and pedaling with the bullshit. You understand me? Now, everybody drop that. I'm gonna go to Edom in the Bible. the Bible dictionary. I'm going to go to Edom. I'm going to show you